The 10 biggest struggles of being a highly sensitive person. There are many misconceptions about highly sensitive people, and how they live their lives. Are they shy? Are they weak? Are they quiet? As someone who identifies as a highly sensitive person, I'm here to tell you that these aren't at all true. I have strengths just like everyone else, but they tend to be overlooked because of the ways that my sensitivity impacts my life and behavior. Here are the top 10 struggles of being a highly sensitive person. Please share your own experiences in the comments below. Number 1, physical sensitivity. Highly sensitive people are often very physically sensitive, suffering from things like headaches, nausea, and muscle tension. These responses may be worsened by medications or other substances. Because highly sensitive people have such intense physical reactions to their environments, it's best for them to be in situations where they feel safe and supported. Even when they're around friends and family who love them deeply, having too many stimuli can still be overwhelming for HSPs. One way to help is by making an effort to avoid triggers before they arise. For example, if you notice you always get headaches after a stressful day at work, try setting aside some time earlier in your day for meditation or deep breathing exercises that will help you release tension before it becomes unmanageable. 2. Emotional sensitivity. Highly sensitive people are more emotionally reactive than others. Stress, exhaustion, and frustration are regular features in their lives. These feelings tend to be overwhelming at times, sometimes resulting in anxiety or depression if not dealt with effectively. It's important for HSPs to take time out for themselves and engage in healthy self-care practices regularly. This can help them avoid burnout and depression. They might feel extreme empathy toward those around them who appear sad or upset, even if they don't know that person well. This constant exposure to negative emotions may cause them to internalize negative feelings about themselves after a while. As such, it's important for HSPs to focus on positive aspects of life and make efforts to de-stress every day. Number 3, lack of boundaries. HSPs don't like to be told what to do and they want their personal space respected. This can create a bit of an issue when it comes to living with others, especially family members. There is often tension if others feel HSPs aren't contributing as much as they could or should be. HSPs need time to process and reflect on things, which can make them appear uncooperative and even moody. Living alone can help with issues related to these sensitivities, but there are still plenty of challenges that arise in one-on-one relationships as well. Number 4, unconsciously taking on other people's responsibilities. If you're an HSP, you might feel very aware of other people's moods and energy levels. When you feel someone else is upset or overwhelmed, it can be easy to step in and try to help them. This can be a very positive trait. You're taking initiative and caring for others. It can also get out of hand if you take on responsibilities that aren't yours, though. While it's certainly noble to want to help others with their work, it doesn't do anyone any good if your boss catches wind that you've taken over project management without discussing it first. Number 5, low self-esteem. Highly sensitive people typically have low self-esteem and feel like they can't cope with their surroundings. This is one way in which HSPs differ from introverts. While introverts may not enjoy social situations, they don't find them to be overwhelming or even unbearable like HSPs do. Being bombarded by new stimuli and emotions takes its toll on an HSP's self-esteem and sense of security in their own skin. They become less secure in their place in life, seeing other people as more powerful than themselves, perhaps even feeling smaller than others for having these feelings at all. Number 6, fear of rejection. Although HSPs feel emotions deeply, they are often unsure of how to express their feelings in a way that feels authentic and isn't hurtful. This can lead to avoiding conflict by bottling up emotions or even succumbing to social pressure. With practice, it's possible for an HSP to learn how to tell someone close about a problem without coming across as whiny or needy. Being able to take emotional risks allows us to enjoy deeper relationships with others, even if it does mean sometimes getting our feelings hurt in the process. Number 7, maintaining boundaries can be challenging. It's all too easy to get sucked into other people's drama, but it's vital that you don't let yourself be consumed by someone else's emotions. Whether it's at work or in your personal life, Setting boundaries is crucial for anyone who is HSP. In fact, knowing how to set boundaries is probably one of our greatest strengths as HSPs. It might not always be fun, but it'll allow you to focus on taking care of yourself, and only doing things that are best for you. Number 8, guarding against overstimulation. Highly sensitive people are often overstimulated by stimuli. Think about someone who is easily upset or startled. You can imagine that loud noises, new situations, and busy places would be uncomfortable for them. For HSPs, overstimulation has to do with more than just these situations. It extends to emotions and physical sensations as well. For example, if you're upset after getting into an argument with your partner, spending time around happy couples may feel awkward and painful. Highly sensitive people need time to recuperate in peaceful environments after they experience emotionally intense moments. If they don't have time to do so before entering a social situation, they may end up shutting down or losing their cool altogether. Number 9, avoid people who trigger you. Are there people in your life who make you uncomfortable, or even hurt you? Perhaps they criticize or make fun of your ideas. If so, it's okay to limit time with them. By refusing to engage in conversations that could provoke an emotional response, you can protect yourself from other people's negativity. Number 10, we overthink everything. When you're an HSP, it's totally normal to overthink things. In fact, some studies say that 70% of our thoughts are negative and we try to solve them in our heads. And sure, that might be useful if they were problems, but they often aren't. For example, we tend to ruminate about situations where we have control over very little, like how long our commute will take or whether or not someone likes us. Instead of thinking so much, distract yourself from these negative thoughts by doing something creative like writing poetry or playing music.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the